A lot of people do fantasy football that benefit off it. That's why I've been watching it.
Because I won the league again.
Fantasy football.
Yeah.
But psychologically, it's been hard for me to get back in the mode of watching.
Yeah. Watching the full game.
This is Yanni Brown of Making Love Better Together. And right now I'm about to sneak inside the man cave so that I can find out for you ladies what men want.
Did y'all see where for the next draft they're bringing the players over on a boat to like the middle of this island? Like this, it's a real thing.
I didn't see that.
Which is crazy because it's like bringing
them
to their owners on a boat. Like,
it's slavey.
Who made that decision?
Oh, it's crazy slavey.
Who made that decision?
Hey.
What are you doing here?
I thought I'd crash y'all little situation right
Who
here.
gave her that access code?
I didn't do it.
Who gave her that access code?
I promise you won't be that bad. Hey, y'all.
That's what she said.
That's what she said. That's what she said. I thought I'd invade, the man cave because women need to know what you guys think. And I brought the crew down, and I thought we'd do Making Love Better Together, the adult conversation via the man cave.
So you're going to bust up our game to have a show, basically.
Ain't no money on the tape.
That's true.
Yeah.
So, it's not like you're playing with me. So, am I really, really busting up? Yeah. Hi, guys.
Hi.
So I know who you all are. You're very fabulous people that I know. But because I brought the camera crew with me, I'd love for you to just kind of go around the table real quick and introduce yourselves. And I'm going to talk about what men want, if that's okay with you guys.
That's cool. I'm with that.
A place where we can play alone. That's
a place where we have our own.
Yeah, I know. I'm sorry.
you.
I really am. But what I will say is this: the women will greatly appreciate what they're going to learn. So,
really?
Yes.
No doubt.
Yes.
She does make the cave look better, though.
Yeah.
I try.
A female's touch.
You're doing a good job.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much.
Well, I am El Porter, filmmaker. Made some great films, All About the Ring, I Married Black, on the film festival circuit, and looking to shoot this year for Christmas Village.
Nice. Okay.
Well, I'm Kevin Foster, just a regular guy, just trying to get a card game going on here before you invaded us. But
sorry.
no, it's okay. It's
I'm
cool.
only going to apologize one more time.
Mel Roberson. I am an actor, author, and professional development speaker.
Awesome.
And a father, which is my most important job.
Okay.
Respect.
See, he had to one up
Boy,
somebody.
Two
You know
girls.
that's what we're doing? I'm a father too! No, I don't claim it sometimes.
Oh, God.
Glenn Murray, I don't have a real job, but like I hang out and do wine crawls, produce the show sometimes.
Yeah.
Stuff like
Help
that.
people become authors.
Yeah, help people become authors, things like that.
Yeah.
Throw really good parties.
Okay.
Sometimes.
We're really good DJs.
Yes, we're really good DJs
Okay.
named Mel Roberson, who
does everything.
Yeah, no, who does pretty much everything. He forgot that part of his title, so he left it to me.
He's a closet DJ.
Yeah, and my hands suck, so I guess you can ask him. So I have nothing to do.
I thought that this would be a great topic for conversation because as a woman, I realize that we tend not to hear you guys. In all honesty, like no BS. We hear things like, I'd love to do Chinese with you, and all we hear is I love you. You know what I mean? Like we really don't hear me. And so I thought this would be a great opportunity, one, to get to know you guys better, and two, so that you can give us a better understanding of what men really want and how they think. And I just want you to know this is a safe space.
That's what she said.
A safe space for you to do that. And because men don't have safe spaces to discuss real issues and real sugar honey iced tea. So
That's actually true.
yeah.
That's actually true.
So-
I've noticed the guys that come by the house, the conversations have changed over the last 5 or 10 years. It used to be about who hitting who. Now it's about who's loving who. And it's a different conversation. And being fathers is, y'all don't know. We talk about that more than y'all think we do. We vent about it more than y'all think we do.
Yeah.
We do.
Okay.
Yeah, I would agree.
Yeah.
I would agree. I always think about how will the boomerang of karma come back. So if it misses me, will it hit my daughters?
Wow.
So yeah,
Okay.
there was a meme on social media the other day that said, "Close your eyes for a moment and think about if your daughter was dating you." Right.
Right.
If you're smiling, good job. If not, then it's a problem. So
Some things you need to
yeah,
fix.
yeah. So I was smiling because I believe I do right to make sure that boomerang doesn't hit my children. I can't. Go ahead.
But that depends on what point of life you were in.
Right. Which you does she want her to
Well,
date? Wouldn't you want her to date?
no. I mean, so here's the thing. For me personally, I can't speak for all men, but for me personally, I've always been the type of person, even if I was in the not in a relationship stage, we'll call it that.
The idiot phase, that's what I call it. The idiot.
not just the
Single living life
the
phase.
single living life
The
phase.
single living life phase.
As long as I'm upfront with my
Transitional
communication
dating. The idiot
about
phase.
where I am and what it is, you know what I mean. If I'm not leading her to believe that this is more of a relationship than what it really is, you know, it's just us being us, then I did my part. I communicated that, and so I wouldn't even say I would hope that my daughters never go through a phase where they're in that phase. That's my prayer. But if they were with a guy that said, "Listen, this is what it is," and he laid it all out on the table and allowed them to make that decision, then he did his part.
Okay.
Yeah.
But every guy is not going to do that. I mean, when you get to know a female, you're trying to see if you're compatible, if you guys are equally yoked, trying to learn her personality as well as your mannerisms. And
Hold up. When are you trying to learn that?
from the initial stages, I am.
Okay, because we all think that most men are trying to hit generally, so that's what I mean by like when are you trying to get to know her mind and things of that nature.
But that's what goes back to that phase, because in your 20s, you kind of view it more as you're still immature, so you're kind of viewing it as a game per se, even though it's not a game for y'all starting off. So when they say women mature faster than men, I believe that we go in it not really thinking about y'all feelings. We thinking of the numbers. You know, I got hit more.
The law of averages.
Yeah.
Talk to 10 of them at least.
At least two of them are going high.
We knew it was going to be Pareto principle, right?
80-20
now.
Yeah. And you don't get out of that phase till you like what, your early 30s?
Wow.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like 28, 30. That's
Yeah.
when you finally start thinking, oh, she got feelings.
She's a real person.
She got stuff going on.
Right.
She's taking this seriously.
But you said women always suspect that we're after one thing, but isn't that like a personal problem? Isn't that a you problem and not a me problem?
I don't think it's a you or me problem. I think it's one of those society things that we don't really talk about or
Right.
engage in
So it's
conversation
gender based then,
I
basically?
don't even think it's gender based because I think you all think that too when you're young. It's like you said it yourself. When you're young, I'm thinking to hit. How many can I hit? How often can I hit?
I can neither confirm nor deny that I was always thinking that. In my 20s.
And that's fine. So, what would you say to your daughters for dating? Like, what approach would you take to how she should date?
I've given my daughters all the game. I've given them
All the game.
All the game.
His daughters, he should give them all the game.
Yeah.
He should open the book for
Man.
his daughters. You should open the book
You
for
left
your
nothing
I left nothing
shouldn't.
out.
untouched.
Me
Here's
too.
how I got your mama.
Nothing in the
Here's
freezer
what I
file.
said.
Oh, he opened the book
nothing.
then. He opened the
You're
book.
Nothing.
Sure.
Anything they want to ask me or I felt was important for them, I've told them everything. Because I don't want them to be at a disadvantage.
Okay.
Right? I don't want them mentally, psychologically, emotionally, spiritually to be at a disadvantage as to where, like my oldest daughter, she's been getting diamonds since she was 16. Right? Straight
From
out
you?
from me. Since
Okay.
she was 16.
Not from any other
not
boys.
from anybody else.
Okay.
From me, since she was 16 years old. So no man could ever come along and offer her trinkets, jewelry,
'Cause you set the
flowers.
standard.
Because she'd be like, my daddy been doing it.
Yeah.
What else you got?
Yeah, you set the
Besides
standard.
that,
Yeah.
I've told them about mental games, expectations, all of that stuff. So I've
So
kinda
what about
given
the
them-
physical? What did you tell them?
everything.
Like you missed
He
it.
said he opened the book.
Did you tell them little nuances that guys do?
Well, can you tell us the nuances that guys do?
Well, come on. When you're 16,
We don't, no,
I mean,
no,
you got
no.
your-
Come up a little bit in the age.
well, no. Well, he was just referencing what he gave his daughter when she was 16. Teenagers, as you know, have a lot of energy.
Yes.
So it's more than just the trinkets that average teenager is not going to be able to give her diamonds or anything like that.
Right.
But they're going to do the teenage things. They're going to go to movies, you know.
Okay.
And
Slick talk.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I didn't mean to cut you off, bro. Go
no,
ahead.
you good. But as you evolve, like you said, in our 20s, it's a little different dynamic. You know, I mean, we have cars, we have more money than we had.
The toys become different when you get in your 20s and 30s, but it's still
Exactly.
toys and it's still game. It's just how much of it you absorb.
Yeah.
Well, I take a different route with my daughter. She's only 11, but I teach her about relationships, not boy-girl relationships.
Gotcha.
I teach her about relationships. You know, it's about, you know, there's an energy that you give out. And I think we didn't get taught that. We got taught about sex, but we didn't get taught about how to cultivate relationships.
Okay.
For men, and I'm hoping you guys agree with me on this, but for most men, it's harder for you to cheat on a friend, play games with a friend. So you have to cultivate a relationship.
friend,
Yeah, a true friend.
As opposed to fake.
Yeah.
Because that's one thing, I don't mean to cut you off,
Okay.
but that's something you have to learn as well. Who are your true friends and who are just people that are going to fall off?
Right. And
Respect her,
there's
you
a time investment in that part. You know, you have to, if
You
you're
have to
not
get to know them,
cultivating
they have
that.
to get to know you, and you have to observe their mannerisms.
And there's
Right.
a level of respect when you're dating your friend versus just dating
Right.
to be dating for sport, as I like to call it, dating for
Okay.
sport.
So
when
I've
you're
been-
dating your friend, it's a whole different dynamic.
Oh, no doubt. So I've been discussing with her about being a better friend to her girlfriends first, because
Okay.
she sucks as a friend right now. She thinks
Okay.
she's supposed to get away, and so she would take that into a relationship.
Gotcha.
And a lot of women never get taught about being a good friend. Y'all, I don't mean to generalize.
No, this is
But-
what we need to hear.
You ladies are really bad friends to each other, which means when they get into a relationship, they feel like we are there to make them happy. Nah, boo, you gotta be happy, and then I come in and I make you more happy. Is that accurate? Is that
That's a
Somebody
Hashtag more happy.
More happy.
Hashtag more happy.
that's not a sentence, but it makes sense.